Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. Set to start this, and off we go from Ford Field. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Brings up 2nd and 9. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on. 180!
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. It's a gain of 34.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Right, 20!
Goff gives it to Gibbs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every rookie that finds themselves in the lineup, Mike, they're trying to make plays that keep them in the lineup. Continue to show your coaches they can trust you as a young player in this league, and he continues to make plays like this. He's going to find himself in the lineup more and more often as the year unfolds.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Right, 20! What's that?
On play action, Goff. He's got his tight end downfield. It's right. And now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a
Cut. 120.
A run here with Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Illinois on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Cut. 180.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
We go tonight. 180.
He'll go play action with Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
We go tonight. 180.
Now, Goff. That is hauled in at the 5. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it looking at 4th down and 2.
We go tonight. 180.
Williams in motion.
Turbo set.
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff it on 4th down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Throwing again from his own end zone. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties, make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Once again, it's ETN. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a game. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
15 more yards, and the Jaguars first down. A gain of 15. First down, Jacksonville.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. This time they're ready for it. Him to run the last snap, not this one. But they stop him for no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Now Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Trevor Lawrence sacked. A loss of 9 yards. And it's 4th down.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So it is fourth down, and they'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal.
48-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. One score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the second half? This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. So the offense will take over. There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
This one complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down past the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
It's a really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hey, run! Son!
Here's Etienne. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Alexander in for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Gain of 4, and it's third down.
Hey, easy, route.
Throwing is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Lawrence now. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. This run straight ahead for Etienne. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain there of 11. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Lawrence. To the left side. It is caught by Myers. And no chance returning to go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Hey, Lion! Hey, tomato! Cut!
Up the middle, here's Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 8.
So, points at a premium defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
23. Sink right. Sink right open.
Here's Lawrence. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
It is 2nd and 6.
Hey, run. Done. They said it's hot.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's gone. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 11-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, on 2nd and long.
Cut. White 20. Listen. What's that?
They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Wingard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Hey.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run it here with Etienne. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal.
He job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
All right, let's go.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What? 180!
Now, faking the give. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. The Lions ball their first time out. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 50-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We mighty no Power Ranger.
Cut! 180!
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Value one! What's up?
He's going to try to run it and give it to Gibbs. And he will bring it in for the 2-point conversion. Cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
That hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. linebacker Jake Bates has this one on the tee. He'll run up and send this one away here at Ford Field. Ooh, with a juke. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Great beginning there under the bright lights of prime time.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in prime time is on you.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
And the Bears.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to fit it in the ball, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
Williams pass. Intercepted.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Hold on. Check.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Goff now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's right. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 23 yards on the play. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Sometimes offense, if you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to go hard and finish in the end zone.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here, so get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Working out of the gun, Williams. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw is Williams. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he will have the Bears first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Throwing is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
A 7-yard gain.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. That's complete. Roma Dunze. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. He rifles complete, caught by Moore. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To the air, Williams. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there for Detroit. 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one. Now a play fake, and it's gone. For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Every time he gets in the midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man down the field. That's a Dunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Roma Dunze, 59 yards. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. Goff. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got the connection to Moore. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Santos' kick is up and through. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half, it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 67 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run here with Swift. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Bears first down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Bears.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Here's Williams. Open man down the field. That's Burden. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 36.
36-yard line.
They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Second and 12 at the Lions' 38-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles. Here's better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his second touchdown of the night. And the Lions are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play.
Bears 10.
Back now at Ford Field, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
On the east side of a Friday night, met up just to the early ride. Close the house, me and my girls in the stove and ride like outside sunset, east side, so we can knock out to the feet.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this goal. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Pass caught by Burden. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
13 more yards. That's another Bears first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Swift. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Rome Odunze, his second touchdown of the night. And the Bears get a bit closer.
The Bears will line up for the
Williams going to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
18.
So just under 2 minutes to play, and this would figure to pretty much be your ball game right here. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Goff going to throw it. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 55 yards. And the Lions use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Goff looking to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. From the gun, here's Williams. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he will have the Bears' 1st down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Williams. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The ball comes out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Now 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Williams. And it's caught.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Bears 26.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
We're all about the numbers, aren't we?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing now. Goff. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nashawn Wright. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So, my goodness, I would have thought this personal not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.